Hi, this is Andrew with Diamond Auto Spa. We're here today doing a 2026 Cadillac Escalade. I just wanted to more or less make a video and show the proper way to do a luxury vehicle or a high-end vehicle tire and rim cleaning. Basically to make sure that we don't cause any scratches or anything else that the road's already causing. So basically what I normally start with is pretty much a pre-foam down to grab all the dirt, debris that is on the existing rim and tire. And basically it's the same thing that you would do when it comes to doing the actual body of the vehicle. What this does is basically the soap, the suds will actually go and pick up all the dirt and dust that's on the painted surface of the rim and allows it to not add any marring. Normally if you go and just hit it with a power washer at full speed, you're making it almost like a sandblaster. So I basically let it sit for a little while. A lot of times you don't want to let it sit too long, especially if you're in direct sunlight. As you can also see, I am using the white tip, which I believe is a 40 degree, which is less pressure, more water, basically to make sure that we're not being counterintuitive and basically taking that dirt that is now encapsulated in those suds and causing that sandblast effect. So now that we got pretty much all the surface dirt, now we're going to work all the road grime film that is still on the tire and rim. This is a maintenance client, so they get it done about every 2 weeks, but they do go to the horse farm and it picks up a lot of dirt and dust. That is why they get it cleaned so often. So when it comes to this tire and rim, now that we have the soap here, a lot of my degreaser and tire cleaner is actually going to be in the bucket itself, not sprayed on it like we would with an initial deep clean. So now what we're going to do is basically, I myself like to do the inner barrel. As my very first step. And then what I do is I like to work from the inside out of the tire. And I'm putting very minimal pressure on the scrubbing because these are really nice rims and it's a newer vehicle. So we want to treat it like it's very delicate. No scratches or anything caused by us. Just the cleaner. We make sure we hit every surface as we were doing a deep clean to ensure that we get that perfect clean at the end. A lot of times when it comes to maintenance vehicles, you'll notice that a lot of the dirt is actually on this tread. So you really want to focus when it comes to your tire brush. Give it a little more time on that than you would the inner face. But that will always change depending on the tire and the situation. Now what I will do is the same brush that I use for a barrel, I do the inside to kind of do the scrub, and also if you're dealing with a car, this will actually be a lot closer. And this is really the only thing that you are able to get in there and give a good cleaning for cup. And the last step is to basically rinse off see, I don't need to put my tip really close to the tire and rim. I'm letting my scrub do more or less of that. But other than that, as you can see, it's a beautiful rim. We will go and dry it, add wax at more towards the end after we get done with the body. But for the most part, that rim is clean. And that is the proper way to take care of a high-end rim. And this, everyone, is the finished product. We also use a glass cleaner if we need to tighten up any water spots. Because we are in Florida, it is very hard, especially if you're a one-man detailer, to get to the whole vehicle and dry it before the lovely sun here in Florida does. But at Diamond Auto Spa, this is what you can expect on every vehicle, no matter the brand, no matter the cost. We strive to make your investment as perfect as possible.